bounce back as much as possible. But at the same time, they are like still on the back end of the game. They have managed to tilt the game a bit on their side, and it seems like this time around, Onyx Paradox, they are um, on par actually with RKO, because this time around we can see that the goal, it's merely equal, but yeah, on the top there, I almost got scared because I thought another team fight was gonna stir up.
Yep, for now it is Rice Kill Outshine who are doing their best not to lose this game. They are giving their best, and Wink, he is doing some magic out there. We can see he is now leading the gold chart with already 8.6k. He might have some good items out there as well. So let's see how the game goes now.
Yeah, and yeah, Hades, talking about Onyx though, their item build, they've almost completed their builds. And we take a look at our guy here, which is Arensky. He has already completed the core items. He has the Feather of Heaven, the Stallium Sight, and the Holy Crystal. So with these three items combination, he can dish out so much damage now. And also the fact that they have the Lapu Lapu and the Hilda and the Baksha, three front lines. It just makes Arensky's life so much easier to be the backline and not focus on the damage that's gonna come up from the side of RKO here, because RKO damage is definitely gonna go onto the front lines, the sandbags, the punching bags, which is the big three, the Lapu Lapu, the Baksha, and the Hilda.
Yep, indeed. A real world manipulation from the side of Big Brain is going to be something really great. But he is on that tectonic charge for now. Big Brain has that IMU of Grog right there. So I think they are trying to go for that initiation coming out from Big Brain, which I am not a really big fan of, but let's see how they are going to execute that. Peridot had to use that flicker to get away from that one, and Moon used that flicker out there for no reason, and it might be a great loss of resources. Brave Spider already being popped, jumps with a very uncomfortable position and gets taken down by Kazansky. A very great tectonic charge coming out from the side of Moon, and it might look bad for Onyx Paradox, but it is Peridot who gets the kill on Jayakumar. Arensky dishing out a lot of damage, and Moon gets taken down as well. It is a 3-for-none trade for the side of Onyx Paradox, and this might look bad because it is yet another pre-lord for Onyx, and that was a great team fight from the side of Onyx Paradox. Or was there some lapses coming out from the side of RKO? What do you think, Once?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea what absolutely happened there. They just got massacred. Three members down from their side, and they lost the law. That is all I got from there, because damn, I just have to take a moment and process the team fight that just happened right now, because they were pushed on to such a back end where they couldn't retaliate against Onyx, and Onyx, they're just trying to put the pressure as much as possible, even though it is a game number 3 where Onyx, they have the chance to go for the clean sweep. Even if they lose it, it's not gonna affect it. They're still not thinking that way, and they're just trying their best to win the game as fast as possible. And also the fact that Onyx, they're just doing so well in the team fight. That's all I have to say, because the team fight, the execution is just always so immaculate. They bring out the best values from any team that I've seen, when it comes to the team fight.
Yep, indeed, because Onyx Paradox synergy is at top notch, and I think it is that inhibitor and the bottom side which gets taken down, and they are back again with that massive 4k goal lead for them. And yep, talking about the team fight, it is always Onyx Paradox who has the better trait, and they have the worth it fights, and it's every time Onyx Paradox we can see out there in the map dishing out so much damage, dominating that fight, and yep, RKO has no answer for that. So Wink, he is on a 401, but still Wink alone I don't think can do so much damage, because there is that 3 front line. Kazanski with that Lapu Lapu, Peridot on that Hilda, who is right now spamming some recalls, trying to flex. And there is Demigods as well on that Berkshire. So it is going to be a very tough for Wink to dish out so much damage. And let's see how it goes, because now they are trying to do something. They're trying to open up the map, but yep, that is a Baxia out there who is very rock hard, and he might have some, great chance.
Yeah.
But Peridot is charging in. Moon already out there to give some vision for his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, Hades, if you take a look at the game so far, the pace of the game, I feel like the tide of the game might change because we are leaning into the late game. And this time around, I feel like the Granger especially has definitely stacked up a lot on that Capriccio. So if the game is being dragged too much towards the late game, towards the 30-minute mark, Onyx Paradox, they do have a chance, a slight chance that they can lose this game. And they have to really watch out for Wing, because Wing this time around on the Granger, it's not something which you can neglect.
Yep, indeed. So there is already a lot of dance coming up, which is which is in very low health, but it is a reset. Medina is already low. Tectonic charge used there by Moon, which might be a thunder coming up. Brave Spider already out there. Jump gets taken down by Kazanski, and Peridot is very low. A Tectonic charge coming up from Big Brain again. Wink tried to, Moon gets taken down, but Wink used his Winter Crown just to escape out there, and it is looking bad for the side of RKO yet again. It is a 2-for-none trade, and the Lord is still out there. I think this might be a chance for them to Erensky with the Zamnik Force, and yep, Medina escapes out there. So let's look at the instant replay out here. Look at the bravest fighter coming out from it is Kazanski with that Landshaker combo, takes out, jumps from the map. Moon was, I don't know why he did go out there, and he gets taken down. He was punished for his mistake time and again. He went with that Tectonic charge, and that had to be paid off. And Onyx Paradox, they never missed the chance to punish their opponents out there. So Lord already in the hands of Onyx Paradox. Let's see from which lane it comes. I think it might be the mid lane, and it is looking bad for, it is from the bot lane, and it is looking bad for RKO. They have to defend another lot.
I think this time around, they can easily fend off the lot because they do have the Roger, they have the Granger, and these two heroes, they have really high DPS. So shredding them down the lot would not be a problem. But the problem might be the Lapu Lapu, because this time around, if they're going in with the lot, the Lapu Lapu, he might go in with a surprise flick combo with the Bravest Fighter, and that might catch the members of RKO off guard. But then again, look at the damage that's being dealt out from the side of RKO. So much damage being dealt. Erensky almost was taken down just from the Rangers Dead Sonata alone.
Okay, I think the Lord has been cleared, but they still need to defend because a huge wave of minions is still coming from all the sides, and I think it is defendable for the side of RKO. A pretty good defense coming out, although they lost the inhibitor turret in the mid lane, and they might even lose the top side, but I think it is defendable, or is it not? Wink trying to dish out some damage out there, and they defend the top inhibitor with very low health out there. So I think it's still RKO are still in this game. They are still fighting, and they know that they have the chance to come back. Kazanski might get caught, but he could flick. He could just escape out there. So looking at the items for now, everyone is full built except for the mage and the tank roam from the side of RKO. Rest everyone is full built. So what do you think? Will it make a difference from now on? Will the items make the difference, or will it be the skills of these players?
I feel like this time around, the items are definitely gonna play a very crucial role in this, this part of the game, because now that they have full item build, they can actually counter the damage that's coming up from the side of Onyx, because Onyx, they have a lot of burst damage, but the burst damage can definitely be, toned down with the help of the items. They do not have a DPS, but look at the Roger there. He just uses the lightning pound and tries to get off a kill. Oh my lord, look at our guy.
Oh, that is Peridot getting taken down out there. Demigod Cell had to use that winter crown. He might get taken down, and it is, I think, Demigod who gets taken down first, and that is looking bad for the side of Onyx. Okay, but it is Medina who's still doing some damage out there. Medina is low and she needs to back off. Diakumar on the other side trying to do some flank, although he has low HP, but Eransky gets the kill on top. It is a reverse coming out from Eransky, and it is a shutdown for Wink as well, and it is bad for the side of RKO because they don't want that casualties to happen, and Big Ben with the double kill, and that is looking really bad. It might be the end for the side of RKO, and triple for Big Brain, and it is a clean sweep coming out from the side of Onyx Paradox, who advances to the upper bracket finals. Whoa man, that was a heck of a game out there. I think I need the time to, I need to breathe for now.
I mean, that is a clean sweep on the side of Onyx. I did not expect a clean sweep tonight. I was definitely hoping that the game would probably be stretched to at least a game number 4 or a 5. But the fact that Onyx Paradox, they managed to make it a clean sweep, it's just
Yup, indeed.
standard of its own, I would say.
So it is Kazanski, the MVP of this third game. With look at the damage taken from the side of from Kazanski. Not only the damage, but I think he secured some important kills out there. He was taking out Jam's time and again. But the fact that they could bounce back in the last moment was Eransky and Big Brain. Big Brain with some Big Brain gameplays out there. So it was him who got that triple kill on that last moment, and the tables turned. I thought that Rice Kill Outshine might get the upper hand, but yeah, they just overextended and they had to pay off. I think they were quite confident, knowing the fact that they took down 2 members from the side of Onyx Esports, but you need to be very careful when you are up against a Harith, because his Salmon Force comes with very less CD in the late phase of the game, and yep, you need to be very careful out there. You need to do some proper calculation, and I think there was some miscalculation coming out from the side of Rice Kill Outshine.
Indeed, I mean the Harrod with the Zaman Force, it is a force to be reckoned with, because the Zaman
Indeed.
Force in the late game, the cooldown, it's merely 15 seconds. So even if you use it just to clear a buff, it's still not gonna affect you. And the fact that he was already on full build, he had all the core items, and in the especially in the latter phase of the game, we do see Erensky on the Harrod being such a crucial player from the end of Onyx Paradox. And also, if we take a look at Demi here, Demi Gotzel, he is definitely the sandbag for the game, for the team here, because he definitely absorbs so much damage, so much, information being provided just from him alone. And I do have to say that Diakumar, this time around also, he couldn't shine with his Roger. His Roger was definitely underperforming, but then I did not blame him, because the draft itself was made in such a way that it favored Onyx more.
Yep, indeed. I think that was, Onyx Esports, they are looking unstoppable. I think they are the unstoppable force of this tournament. And let's see how they are going to, come up. I think it will be an undefeated run for them, although they have just lost one match up against Icy Paradise, although they won the series out there. And I'm very excited for the upcoming matches as well, because for today, it's the only match. It was a best of 5 series for this semi-finals, but tomorrow we again have matches to come up. It will be Icy Paradise going up against Insomniac Raiders, I guess, if I'm not wrong. And oh, it's not Insomniac Raiders, sorry. I think it is going to be Skill Outshine and you know Icy Paradise. I have to look to the schedule yet again. I think I forgot who it is going to be. But for now, Onyx Esports, GGWP, and congratulations for the final sports in the upper brackets. We are hoping to see them in the upper bracket finals also. So yep, I think that's all for now. And let's look at the overview. It is Arensky with that highest gold, and Wink with the carry, highest damage dealt with a 96k, and Peridot, the sandbag of the team. He sustained a lot of damage as a Hilda. That's what you want to do, and yep, he did a great job with that poke as well. It is 248k coming out from Peridot, and Moon with the most assists. Yep, it was a really exciting game, and I think tomorrow it will be more fun as well, because the teams that is going to the finals will be decided tomorrow. So for now, let's look at the highlights. It was this moment, I guess, where they had the upper hand. Arensky got the kill. Moon made some blunders out there, but yep, they were still looking pretty solid. They were able to defend, but I think it was the next moment, I guess, where yeah, it was this one, because here Demigodsel gets taken down very early, and Dayakumar could escape as well, and Peridot also gets taken down. But look at here, it was Medina who overextended. Wink also overextended, and he had to use that Frozen out there, and he gets taken down, and as well as Jumps, who was very low on HP. I don't know why they overextended out there. They were underestimating the damage coming out from the side of Big Brain and Arensky. So for now, I think then Demigodsel, look at the flicker play coming in, and Dayakumar gets taken down. A double for Demigodsel, and here there will be a triple as well, and that's how they took on the game. It was a slight miscalculation coming out from Skill Outshine, otherwise it would have been their game as well. Still then, very hard luck for them today, but yep, they are not down, because they are in the lower brackets and they have their chance to bounce back again. So for that, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and this game itself, it was pretty intense. I feel like RKO, they definitely gave all that they had, and they tried their best, but still the outcome was inevitable, because there was just too much pressure on them. They had already lost 2 games, and game number 3 itself, it's gonna hit them hard. But at the same time, this this win for Onyx Paradox that they have managed to secure, it's gonna be a bit of a birthday gift for Period Dot as well, because now he can be happier, because it is his day, and this is gonna make his day even better, because they got a win out of this, and he's just gonna go to bed so happy. He's just gonna be super fun, and games are gonna be all fluffy candy and all. So yeah, it's definitely a good night for Period Dot as well.
Yep. So I think it is a day for Peridot. Once again, happy birthday to Peridot, and yep, may your skills refine as much as you want, and we can see you at the top of the tier with all the success you need in your life. And for now, I think it is over, and it's me, your boy Hades, and with me, my friend from India, and once we will be signing off for now.
Victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vaultex, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now.